So Burnley to Manchester United. So Manchester United was not helped to draw at Turf Moor because we couldn't create chances because Manchester United had a total of 30 shots on goal against Burnley yesterday night, and also we had 10 shots on target. So Manchester United did not draw the game because of we didn't get opportunity or we couldn't create chances. But obviously Manchester United could not properly utilize our chances in front of goal, and that has also been the case when Ruben Amorim was in charge of Manchester United. We were used to missing a lot of chances, we create a lot of chances, but we failed to really utilize the chances probably because of the personnel we have handling those chances. So of course, let's look at the way Manchester United was looking to play against Burnley yesterday. So in terms of our build-up, Martinez and Heaven is going to split wide on both sides of Lehman's, and then when he gives them the ball, of course, their work is to probably progress the ball and play those line-breaking passes. And for me, in terms of on the ball, Heaven and Martinez was flawless. They actually played very well. They were able to detect the play from behind. Martinez especially was able to detect the play from behind. They play those long breaking, line breaking passes that could help Manchester United to form a lot of attacks. And Manchester United was good in doing that. But I feel one of the issues we had this game was not our build up. I think it was good for Manchester United to build up from the back with the central back. But the issues was on the second phase of play because in the second phase of play you actually require your midfielders to dribble over long distances, carry the ball over long distances, but that was not the case for Manchester United because with Casemiro and Ugarte they have some kind of limitations with their inability to run with the ball over large distances. So the issue Manchester United was having was in the second phase of play because Ugarte couldn't progress the ball, Casemiro couldn't progress the ball. So it was hard for Manchester United. Manchester United was stalled, and that actually made Burnley to be a little bit compact. I felt like Burnley was compact, but they were not compact because Casemiro couldn't, play with his back to goal. Ugarte also couldn't play with his back to goal. He also couldn't progress the ball. They were constantly playing backward passes, which was very, very bad for Manchester United. So one of the ways Manchester United were looking to play was that Diego Dalot is going to hold a very high position, and then Dogo is going to be the one to drop deep to try to take the ball from the shore, and then probably when he takes the ball and then some sort of one touch, and then Manchester United can be able to utilize the ball. So obviously on larger parts of the game, Manchester United were able to utilize the wing to play because it was hard for us to progress through the middle because of the kind of midfielders that we had. So it was easy for Manchester United to basically play using the wing. So also on the right side, Diego Dalot, instead of dropping deep to receive the ball from Heaven, Diego Dalot is going to take a very high position. Also, Marcus Cohen is also most of the time trying to enter the midfield, also occupy high position, which is going to help Heaven to progress the ball. You could see numerous times of the game, Heaven was found progressing the ball, taking the ball to taking the ball high up the right side of the pitch. So it was, I think, if Manchester United was using like in the first half, I think Manchester United would have produced a lot of attacking moments more than we did because if Heaven progressed the ball with his left foot, he cannot be able to play those one-time crosses with his right foot because of he's a left-footed player. So I think that was some of the limitations that we had in the first half. And also one of the issues we also had in the first half of the game was like, I think the energy levels of the team. The energy levels of the team was so bad. It felt like the team did not want to play the game. And Manchester United was looking like a team coming from the championship because we couldn't press. I think we are losing constantly our 1v1 duels and 1v1 battles, and it was hard for the players to cover a lot of grounds on the pitch. It felt like they were a little bit heavy, and then you could see that Manchester United also couldn't. Every player on every side of the pitch was failing to track down their men, and that was how Manchester United was able to concede two cheap goals because on both sides of the pitch, Manchester United, the energy levels was so low, and it was so pathetic to watch. And I've always said this on tactical transfer, for any formation, for any tactics, for any philosophy to be able to work, not just in Manchester United, but every team, I feel that the players should be able to give maximum in terms of energy level. So another negative we want to talk about on the Burnley game is basically the left-hand side of the pitch and the right-hand side of the pitch. So basically starting from the right-hand side of the pitch, we know that Casemiro and Diego Dalot were the ones occupying the right-hand side of the pitch, and you could see from the first goal that Burnley actually scored Manchester United. It was basically their fault because they were just standing without making any move. They just stood and they couldn't attack the Burnley player, and then he sliced the ball through the middle of Casemiro and Dalot. And this is something that definitely needs to stop in Manchester United because I feel that Manchester United for so long have had a lot of average players in the team, and it's something that Manchester United need to address in either this January transfer window or the summer transfer window, because I've been saying on Tactical Trafford there are some issues that you cannot solve in a club by basically trying to improve these players or trying to make these players to play in a different philosophy or United DNA or whatever you call it. I feel that there are some issues that needs to be solved in the club by basically buying new players, and I feel in the case of Manchester United, I think it has gotten to a point whereby we need to get some new sets of players, because probably Diego Dalot, Casemiro, they have gotten to their maximum potential, and I cannot argue that they are going to move further than what they are actually playing. I don't feel that they are going to move past this level that they are currently playing. And I feel that Manchester United should be able to address the both sides of the people, because I feel on the right hand side yesterday it was very, very bad, because Diego Dalot was constantly making some flimsy mistakes, as well as Casemiro, and also on the left hand side of the pitch. I feel that sure Nogate was a little bit consistent more than Casemiro and Dalot, but also in moments on the game still, a little bit shows off, and this was something that really affected us in the game, and it is something that we should be able to work on. And to be on the positive note, on the positive side, Manchester United basically we created a lot of chances from our shooting market. We found that we made a lot of shots on goal, not just like fluke shots, but properly crafted shots. We played a lot of expansive football, good football. Manchester United played a little bit of wonderful football, and for me, it is a really good thing. Manchester United was be able to be expressive and be able to play the way that we know that Manchester United should be able to play. And we are also beginning to see some kind of potential for some kind of players like Benjamin Šeško, Chelsea, these are players that we are probably struggling under Benjamin, particularly Sesko. But we could see when he's playing in a team that plays in probably 4-3-3 shape, you could see that he's able to make these movements of the ball, because he's a player that has a very good acceleration. He makes nice movements of the ball. So I think that we are probably going to see a lot from probably Chelsea and Benjamin Šeško in the future to come. And also one of the last issues I'm going to be speaking about is probably the urgency of the Manchester United team. I think that we are always used to being very relaxed in games. We don't actually want to put a lot of effort. You can see even when Manchester United were playing 2-2, it was not looking like the team wanted to win. It was not looking like we wanted to win. It was not looking like we wanted to win. It was not looking like we wanted to get something out of the game. The players were so relaxed. There was no energy level. There was no hastiness. There was no urgency in the game. I feel this is like a mentality problem, and this is something that needs to be solved by the next coach or the caretaker coach or the interim coach that is going to take over Manchester United in the days to come. So guys, I want you guys to give me your thoughts in the comment section. I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to that Twitter show, as I'm going to be making more video on Manchester United, and also the new manager that is going to take on Manchester United on a temporary basis, which is basically either Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or Michael Carrick. Are going to be making a video this weekend on both coaches and how they are seemingly going to transform Manchester United for this remaining parts of the season. So see you guys in the next video.